Hey, what's up, you guys? Tony, aka T-Slaps here. I'm hopping in real quick just to let y'all know this is going to be from our opponent's point of view of the battle. My video froze about 3 turns into the battle. I'm going to show my banning part at least, so you at least kind of see the change and everything like that. Luckily, I still have my audio and everything like that. It was just the footage ended up freezing pretty early into the battle. So shout out to our opponent for lending me his battle recording. I really appreciate it, otherwise we wouldn't have a video this week. So go check out our opponent in the description below. All the SDA coaches are down there, but specifically definitely go check out our opponent. He gave us a great game this week. And I'll see you guys with, our perspective next week. Thank you. Alright, and we're getting into the battle. This is week number 5 of the SDA going up against Jakeeb and the Baltimore Bergmites. They got a scary team. I thought last week's matchup was bad. This week, insane. I don't think it's just because it was a bad matchup. They just have a really, really good team. And it's a rain team, in case you can't tell based off what you are seeing on the screen there. Our Chaludon. So we got Pelipper, Archelodon, Latios, what is that one called? Dreadnought, which is one of their Terra captains. We got Cinchino, and which is also their other Terra captain, and Barraskewda. So things we don't see. No Azumarill. No Clodsire is super, super nice. No Crook, no Rotom, no Hitmontop. Didn't expect those bottom 3. I expected just full on rain. So yeah, Cinchino super scary with Tidy Up. Not a great. Clodsire is awesome. I worry about hazards a lot less against their team. Cinchino super scary. Dreadnought super scary. Archelodon is hard for me to break, but luckily because of its unreliable recovery, just slowly chipping it down is great. That's the reason why we have the Entei against the rain team, because Archelodon absolutely smacked us. It still does smack us. But yeah, that's pretty much what we're going off with. I'm thinking leading off with Dragapult seems fine against their team. I don't see anything crazy that's going to make me not want to lead that. So we can go ahead and do that. I already wish our opponent good luck, have fun. They're sitting at 3-1. Obviously, good player. Looking at a crazy rain team. Hoping for the best here. Their hazards are going to be rocks with Dreadnought or Archelodon. Of course, we opted with a Spin Blastoise this week, so we're fine in that regard. They're going to leave with Cinchino, so if they want to just tidy up right away, we're chilling. They can tear it into a Grass, Ghost, or Normal, so this Dragon Darts will absolutely bop them no matter what. If they're Scarf, we'll figure it out right now. But I think we kill Cinchino with any sort of Dragon Darts. We don't actually. But we should be able to live any hit. We should be fine. I'm, in case they're like bulky thinking that they can tidy up right now, I am indeed the Mirror Herb. The whole reason why I'm running it, so that I can do well against this thing. It is going to be able to live 2, of course, just barely. We're going to see Rock Blast. Okay. We're going to see our Curse Body go off, which is super cool. But, I mean, I think Golva stopped the move right away. That's what I'm saying, right? We're going to see 5 hits, though. So it's going to knock us down to 117 with that, which is 34%. So it did 66 with the Rock Blast. So it's like Adamant. No, that might just be Jolly Banded, to be honest. Yeah, that might be Adamant Band, actually. We're looking at Banded Cinchino with Rock Blast. Banded. And I can see you keeping this around. I don't have any hazards this week, which kind of sucks. I just figured there's no point. I just didn't have the space on the team to bring it. If I wanted to predict something coming in, it would be the Archelodon. I might just Dragon Darts again anyways, I propose. Yeah, I mean, I could also try to double out, but we're just going to let us pick up the kills. That's super awesome, right? So Dragapult is going to kill Cinchino off the bat. That thing was super, super scary for my team to deal with, especially if we got the Tidy Up. So that's awesome that it's dead. I said in the pregame, Clodsire not coming is super awesome because that thing and Archelodon were very hard for my team to break. It would take my team was going to get whittled down so much trying to break those things. So I'm glad that it's just one that came. It's the Archelodon, which is what I fully expected. Do I want to keep my thing around? I do, just in case this thing is scarfed. I really want to risk it not being scarfed, but Sucker Punch is super nice. I have a lot of priority and things like that to hopefully make his like stop his team from being able to beat me in the rain completely. So we're gonna see Luster Purge. We're running a last second change for me was Covert Cloak, so we can't lose our Spadef. Of course, it's still gonna do a bunch to me, which is unfortunate, right? But it did 41 with the Luster Purge, so that's a max roll for Timid Scarfed. It could be Modest Scarfed. Why would you run Modest? Or why wouldn't you run Modest? Why would you want to run Timid for? For my Scarf Cryogonal? Or my Scarfed Entei? So it's pretty interesting that they are going Modest if that's the case, because I am running Scarf Cryogonal this week, so I would be able to outspeed this if it's Scarfed. Unless they just got a max roll, right? Which is 100% what could have happened. This seems like a pretty free Draining Kiss. I don't think you stay in here. I'm going to go ahead and fire off a Leech Seed predicting Pelipper, Archelodon to come in. So we can go ahead and do that. Bring off the nice Leech Seed off. Alright, wrote that down. We're going to see Pelipper come in. We need to figure out right now if it is, well, we won't figure it out right now, but whether it is like heavy duty boots or if we're going to see the Damp Rock. See how many turns they have. Of course, we do have a way of breaking their weather away with Scarf Snowscape. The Leech Seed is going to be really nice. I recovered, what is that, 40 HP from the Pelipper. So we can kind of see what kind of HP that looks like. So 40 HP from it. We did 12%, so it's looking like a max HP for sure. This is kind of my response to this, unfortunately. I should be able to Calm Mind pretty freely. I should outspeed this thing. Comfey should take the hits pretty well. Worst case, I guess they go into Archelodon. We can go ahead and just Calm Mind up, see what they want to do. I could have also Draining Kiss, but I'm really not doing that much. We're going to get a Calm Mind off, see what they want to do here. I imagine like a U-turn could come out. I think that's pretty free. That's what I figured. So I kind of wanted to Draining Kiss for damage, but had they attacked, it would have done a lot more. Calm Mind would have at least softened that blow for me. But because I'm +1, this prevents something like Dreadnought from coming in or the Barraskewda. If I see the Barraskewda come in, I'm actually going to be super hyped. We're going to see Ninja Turtle, which is that Dreadnought though. It's actually a pretty accurate shiny. I have never seen shiny Dreadnought. That is a Ninja Turtle if I've ever seen it. So Dreadnought, as their Terra Captain, can be Rock, Grass, or Electric. If I'm +1, Giga Drain is absolutely blowing this thing back. If they are Terra, let me think. If they're Terra Rock, where's the Rock typing at? Terra Rock, I 2-shot with Giga Drain. If they're Terra Grass, I'm not doing a ton. I feel like I can get a hit off here and then go into do I want to go Blastoise right away? Yeah, I don't see why not going into Blastoise. I'm gonna go ahead and fire off a Giga Drain here. See what they decide to Terastallize into. If I see Grass, that's a little unfortunate, but we'll go into our Meow. Maybe I should have gone hard Meow. Okay, we see Terra Electric. Okay. I think I should have gone into, what is it called? Blastoise right away. What are we going to see here? We're going to get Giga Drain, do a good amount of damage to it. Do like 30% maybe. Still looking pretty accurate. We're going to see this Shell Smash here. Can you imagine had I gone Polt? I would have been in an amazing spot. But you know, I could still find an opportunity to. Actually, I don't think the Mirror Herb's going to come in handy at all against this thing. But we keep our Comfey healthy for Latios with that Giga Drain, which is super important. You see Shell Smash come off here. And it was White Herb. So I think I got to swap out here. Can I live a hit with Meow? I lived the Liquidation. +2 if they have Comfey out, or they know they just kill with the straight up liquidation, so I don't see why they wouldn't click it in the water. Oh, actually in the rain. Am I living with Meow? Do I need to live for red card to go off? I don't think so. I hope not. But we should live a hit. We should be able to go into Meow here. Yeah, I should have not done that originally. I should have just gone straight into Blastoise. Then I could Terra into a grass type and beat this thing. Or probably not beat it, but I can roar it out. So that was a mistake on my part. Just really trying to keep Comfey in. But I should live that barely. And we get the red card off, which is super, super nice. That's great for me. Hopefully we see something beneficial to us come in. I did 92%, so yeah, it's like just jolly max attack. We're gonna see the Latios come in. Do I want to just sucker here? I don't see why not. Yeah, I mean, I don't see why not. I could also triple Axel to see if this thing's Scarf, but there's no reason for me to risk that. How much am I doing to Latios right now? Latios against my Meowscarada. Sucker Punch is pretty much putting this thing in range of Comfey, which is super, super nice every single time. Yeah, so that's actually pretty nice if I get that damage off. So I'm going to go ahead and Sucker Punch here. Are we going to be able to get the hit off? Yeah, we are. Bring the thing super, super weak down to like 19%. We're going to see the Thunderbolt come off. Thunderbolt. Dreadnought sitting at 70. We saw Liquidation. And this thing's sitting at about 10%. What do I want to go into here? I could go into Entei, that invites Pelipper in, or Dreadnought. I could go, I think Comfey is just the best bet overall. Right? That or I can go Cryogonal here. Cryogonal actually looks super nice. I'm gonna do that, and they're locked into Thunderbolt, so if they're timid, I like eat a Thunderbolt. We're fine. How much am I doing to Dreadnought though? Now that you're Terra Electric. Let me see, Terra Electric. Ice Beam should two-shot you, always. Okay. So we're looking really fine. This is a free Freeze Dry into their team. A two-shot. Dreadnought coming in. Worst case is Archelon gets to eat, but that's the damage on Archelodon that I don't have otherwise. They're going to swap out. Maybe I should have doubled to see if they were Scarf. That could have also been a good play to try to get some info, or at least find out if my Cryogonal outspeeds. But we should be able to two-shot this thing, I think, with Freeze Dry. I hope so. Yeah, I mean, we two-shot it. The rain is still up, though. So, yeah, they are Damp Rock. Good to note. Do I outspeed this thing with in the rain? Answer is probably not. Depends on their speed investment. I'm just going to assume not, because Cryogonal looks super good. This is our chance to finally go into Kirby and do Kirby things. So we're going to go ahead and swap out. If they want to predict that and go for the Terra Electric, I mean, good on them. We should be fine here. Should be more than fine. We're going to see a Stone Edge come off. We're going to take it. I'm going to Terrastalize here. And from there, yeah, if I Terra Electric, we should be in a good spot. I don't lose anything by clicking, or I mean the Terra Grass, I don't lose anything. I guess I lose kind of a soft check to Pelipper, but we should be fine against that thing. Like a Terra Blast and kill this thing, I think. Do I kill with a Terra Blast Grass? Yeah, I do. Covers Barraskewda. Latios is taking the same either way. It's Pelipper the strongest. So I'm gonna go ahead and Terra Blast it. And if they go into Pelipper, then at that point they are they're not gonna get their rain set back up. So that's a mistake on their part. We're gonna see that Stoice is probably gonna pick up the KO here, I hope. Kills Dreadnought. We're gonna see the Terra Blast. We're gonna eat this, of course. So I imagine the Pelipper has to come in here. I mean, I suppose Latios could come in if it really wanted to. But I mean, you set this on for free right now. What looks the scariest for my team right now? Barraskewda, if it has Poison Jab, is a bit of a problem. Now that I Terrastalized. However, we do have Sucker Punch plus Giga Drain in the back. Plus Cryo if we can play the Rain right. Latios isn't a problem, I don't think, as long as we have Cryogonal and we have Sucker Punch around in the back. It's really this Archelodon. Archelodon is super scared for my team. So, let's see. We're going to go ahead here. I want to keep this thing around. I'm going to go ahead. Do I need health on Cryogonal, or is that my play? You could also U-turn here. I go into U. That forces out Archelodon. I can go Cryo. I'm going to go into Comfey here. I think either one of them could have came out. I think Comfey or what is that Pokemon called? Cryogonal could have came in here. They just both bring in Pokemon that are a problem for me. So they're gonna get off a big Hurricane. I didn't get to see how much damage that did, but I imagine this is just a defensive Pelipper anyways. This is a free chance to Draining Kiss. Because a U-turn out, I can't Leech Seed, otherwise it's just a wasted Leech Seed at that point. I had Draining Kiss to get some health back as the U-turn out. And then just go from there. I think that's my best play. Try to get some chip off on this thing. Bring it down to about 75%. And we can see how much damage that did. We can see Weather Ball actually come out. So, and they crit me. That sucks. So I think at this point I go into Cryo. It sucks because they're probably going to U-turn out. Yeah, if they U-turn this turn, I'm in a really bad spot. Going to Owen. I don't think that does me anything. Yeah, that crit kind of sucks. That crit kind of sucks. I go into Cryo here. If I go into Cryo, that's embarrassing. I'm just going to stay in here. I have enough to take down the Latios on the back. I'm going to go ahead and fire off another... Oh man, can I live a Weather Ball from this thing? Let's see, Weather Ball from Comfey in the Rain. I'm at 61 HP, so I don't live another Weather Ball. If I Calm Mind up to +1, can I live? No, so I'm gonna go ahead and Draining Kiss just for more health. Bring it down to about half. I'm really hoping we see a U-turn out or something like that. We're going to see a Weather Ball again. I don't know. I don't think I live this. Yeah, that's fine. The Pelipper kills Comfey. So, but Pelipper's sitting at half right now, and we wasted a significant amount of turns of Rain. The Weather Ball, Hurricane. And we know Damp Rock. So I can go ahead and go into this. Or I can go into like my Comfey. Or not my Comfey, my Cryogonal. But Cryogonal kind of wins the game once terrain is gone. I could also go into my Dragapult here, which I think is a better play. Dragapult can get a mean Thunderbolt off on their team. For Thunder, I mean, in the Rain. Dragon Darts might not kill. Can I see the damage that Comfey was doing with the Draining Kiss? It looks like a Fizz Def set, but it would be able to live my Dragon Darts. So I'd be forced into a Thunder here, which I don't love, but we can do that anyways. That or I can predict the Archelodon to come out. I think I predict the swap out. You don't lose your Pelipper yet, do you? I don't think so. I think Archelodon comes out. Or Latios. I'm gonna make the play. I don't think you stay in with Pelipper. That makes no sense to me. You have to save it for the terrain, just in case. Like, I have sold like 3 or 4 turns. Alright, cool. We see the swap out. That's good for me. And I imagine we see the Archelodon. Yeah, okay, cool. We need damage on this thing. It's gonna be very important right now. I just get to stay in here always and just keep spamming, stomping until this thing's dead. Or until I'm dead. Put this thing in range of anything in the back, and we should be in a really good spot. How many turns of Rain? We got 4 more turns. I get to go ahead and just click stomping here. I get to just stay in against this thing. That's awesome damage right there. We got a crit back. That's super, super great for me. Deserved. We're gonna see an electroshock come out here. Makes sense. The stomping tantrum with the crit. That looks actually like very physically defensive. That's a physically defensive Archelodon if I've ever seen one. And it knocked me down to 230 with an electro shot. So it did 42 with an electro shot. So, as I expect, that calc makes 0 sense to me. There's something I'm missing. I don't know if Stomping Tantrum is like getting calced as already like doubled in power because the move failed or what. I don't think it is. I don't understand how it did that much damage. But we just stay in here, try to weaken this thing into Nightshade range, and we should be in a good spot. The thing is, we don't want to kill the Latios. I think Latios is super nice for, where's that Pokemon called? My CRYOGONAL will come in and get rid of the rain with Snowscape. I'm gonna go ahead and click Stomping Tantrum again. If you want to double into Latios, it's fine. I get the extreme speed the following. We got another crit. Oh, Inte! My goat! Inte, my goat! That's insane. We should live this. Oh my gosh, Inte! Inte! We love to see it. Okay, so how many turns of terrain do we got? Or of rain? Okay, so we got one more turn of rain. How do I want to play this? Because I could switch into Kirby here. But I think leaving you healthy for the Barraskewda is great. I mean, I just stay in here, I think, and just click Stomping again. Could I kill with a +2 crunch at this point? If you're max physically defensive at +2. It's a roll, and I don't love it. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go click Stomping Tantrum. Hope it lands. There we go, Inte. There we go. Oh my gosh, it lived. Okay, but that's fine, though. That's fine. I mean, that's completely fine with me. Okay. So they did click Body Press, which is funny. I was thinking about switching out into Polt, but because I didn't think they clicked Draco again. But it's all good. So Arch kills Inte. Inte did awesome this game. That was awesome. And then Meow died. So something killed Meow. I don't remember what. I'll look in a second. So I do kill with Blastoise, but then Pelipper comes in. It gets a chance to roost and set up terrain and stuff. I could go into Mr. CRYOGONAL here. That forces in Pelipper to die. I could go Polt here. That doesn't do a ton for me, though. Let's go ahead. I think Polt needs to stay as a sack right now, so that I could go into... I can switch up moves if I need to. I think I just stay in here. I get to click Freeze Dry here. You know what cool it'd be if CRYOGONAL went Chilly Reception? That'd be awesome, dude. So Cryo kills what's that Pokemon called? Archelodon. Oh, you know what? Why the Electro Shot did so much? I didn't calc it at +1, I think. Because I don't think the calcs the +1 in mind. That's why I did so much. So it was physically defensive. They're going to go into Barraskewda here. Do I just stay in and kill this thing? Let me see. Barraskewda against my CRYOGONAL. I mean, they don't have rain up. Are they... We try to kill this thing. 495. If they're jolly... I outspeed this thing. I stay in here and freeze dry. I think they're forgetting to route rain. We got speed. Yeah, dude. Yes, they forgot about rain. You love to see it. Cryo is going to pick up everything in the back right now. And that's going to be a win for us against this insanely scary rain team. So, yeah, their play was go this first. And then they could either stack Pelipper or stack Latios. I think second Latios made the most sense. Because Pelipper could beat my Inte. Or not my Inte, my Blastoise pretty reliably. Had they done that, gone hard Latios, I think I just go hard Polt. Yeah, I think I went hard Polt on the Latios being sacked. I Sucker Punch to pick up the KO. They go into Barraskewda after that. I sack ult with the sucker punch damage, get to go into my Stoius, and at that point we should clean up from there. Pelipper would be the only chance at them winning, but I think it gets 2-shot because it's physically defensive by my Terra Blast. Otherwise, I think I might have lost the game if Pelipper had the ability to... No, it would have been good from there. So I think that was my sequencing had they went Pelipper first. But Scarf Cryo is going to pick up 4 against this ranked team. We're going to see freaking Entei put in the work. I got super bailed, I think. I don't know what the damage would look like without me critting through those. But I mean, I would like to think that it would have been range of Nightshade. I don't know though, because it looked like max Phys Def. So I'm sorry to my opponent, but after the like weeks 2 and 3, I'm gonna take it. So we're gonna move up to 3 and 2, which is super nice. And I think this was like a 4-0 win for us, which is super great. That improves our differential amazingly and puts us back in a playoff race. We're officially over halfway through with the season. 4 more weeks left. Sitting at 3 and 2, we're feeling a lot better right now. I want to thank you guys once again so much for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to check out the SDA playlist down in the description below to check out all the games so far this season. Hit the like button if you did enjoy. Check out all the other SDA coaches, including our opponent, down in the description below. Subscribe for more draft league content, as we have a second league popping up very soon, and potentially something else, which I'm very excited for. Thank you guys so much again. It looks like my recording froze. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to ask my opponent for the footage. I don't know at what point it froze. But yeah, that's pretty cool. It looks like it froze pretty early into the game, so that's awesome. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. That's been Tony, aka T-Slaps, and I'm out. Peace.